Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the show. I think I lost my gold necklace. I'm going to try to move through this. Let me tell you something. Some of the saddest moments in my life have been losing jewelry. And I'm going to go down the list. Losing jewelry is very sad. Finding it is really great. And man, oh, I didn't lose it. Okay, very cool. I thought I lost my necklace, but I didn't lose my necklace. And I was already gonna process. I was ready to walk through it and say, you know what? Maddie gave me this necklace, a sentimental value. I thought I lost it because I went swimming. And I took it off and I was like, I left it at the fucking pool. It's gone forever. And I gotta tell you guys, over the years, I've lost very expensive fronts, probably 3 pairs. The last pair I lost was so nice and so expensive. It was a Cuban link diamond encrusted bottom grill. Lost that just casually. Lost caps here and there. Lost necklaces, rings. Nothing's worse than losing your gold, but it's almost worth finding it to have lost it. Am I wrong? You're laughing at me? Why are there...
I'm laughing. It's a beautiful thing.
Why are there rubber katanas on my table? Are these yours? These are yours.
Japanese cultural artifacts.
There's a rubber katana on my table. And something tells me that this is a LARPing device of some sort. This is yours? This rubber katana?
Yeah.
Where does this live in your home, Jason?
I have 5 of them. I keep them well behind a chair in the living room.
Well behind a chair?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Behind a chair, buried.
What does well behind a chair mean?
Behind, so that if people walk in, they don't see 5 katanas.
Why do you have rubber katanas? Why don't you have a real sword?
I mean, that's a good question. I wish I'd had.
You're a full-grown man. Listen, let me explain something to you. You're a full-grown adult, a white male. If you're gonna have a sword, and you're of age, get real steel. Hattori Hanzo, okay?
Yeah.
Go to Japan, wake up a guy in the back of a tiny sushi store, and tell him about your quest to avenge the death of your master, and have him make you Hattori Hanzo steel. This is bullshit. This is foam. But let me ask you something. These katanas that you've put on the table, because I guess today we're doing the sushi taste test. This is fucking racist as fuck. And I didn't do this, and I don't approve this shit. This is cultural appropriation.
Cultural artifacts.
What do you do with these swords?
What do I do actively with them?
Why do you have foam swords? Why not have steel ones? Even a shitty, you can go to fucking Chinatown, go to the martial arts supply store.
I mean, one, you can spar with them if they're rubber, right?
Oh,
he's
he's fencing. Are you sparring with your friends with these?
No, I did get them as props from a music video and just decided to keep them.
Okay, fair enough. Because I've been guilty of having a whole closet full of props from music videos for a long time. I still have shit in there.
Yeah,
I have a wolf's head hat that I bought for my first music video I ever shot. Back when I was so desperate to shoot music videos, I would fund them myself and buy the outfits. I don't think we need to bring that thing out. I might get PETA might come after me. Again, he's populated my desk with items for me to. I don't even know anymore. I don't know what we're doing. Listen, welcome to the Powerful Truth Angels show. Did you cut it? I didn't watch the show. Did you cut it last time the way I asked?
That part didn't even make it in. So
what do you mean it didn't make it in?
It was okay. We didn't have a very long time to turn it around. And
Come on in.
The beginning was slow, and you requested I cut it out. So
Rene's 5 minutes early, as he's prone to be.
Hey, Rene.
Hey, what's happening?
Rene, what's up? What's up, my guy?
What's going on?
Are you hungry?
I'm starving.
You're part of the show. Your part of the show comes after my preamble. Okay, I'm doing my preamble right now. You want to wait in the green room?
Where's the green room?
It's over there in the kitchen. Okay, listen, everybody. Jason, I need you here so I can do the show. I can't do the show. I need a person to talk to. I can't just do the show to the cameras. It's fucking insane. So Jason, you cut out the part where I address each camera and tell you, you cut out the whole thing where I tell you how to edit it? Why would you cut that out, man?
Because I don't think it's very good for audio, and then it didn't flow into anything.
It did flow into something. It flew into me explaining to you how to cut together the bit that I did.
Well, it probably would have flown better than this right now.
No, this is flowing fantastically.
Okay.
You have the worst gauge of what's good or bad. It's mind-boggling. It is. Listen, and I love that you still get embarrassed when I talk to you about your job on the air.
Yeah.
But your meter, your gauge, your radar is so askew. Again, it really makes me believe that you're not of this. I'm not going to say, I think it's kind of cliche to call you an alien. I think I would say you're from another dimension. I think you're interdimensionally challenged. And I think this dimension provides challenges for you in regards to the execution of things comedic and otherwise. Even the conversation we had before I came on, and I didn't have time to tell you because I was looking for my chain, was just you muttering. You start muttering, you go, I think we should, maybe there's a thing that we do, and then if you want to come, and it'll be something later, and then I think maybe, okay, and that would be nice. And that's how you talk to me. It starts at a mid mutter and ends at a low mutter with no information being dispelled during that whole kind of, that 8 bars of muttering that you like to drop on me.
Yeah.
You agree?
Dimensionally handicapped.
Dimensionally handicapped, heavy into mutter core, just a real son of a bitch. Rubber katanas. I propose that you and I have a mock duel with these, and let's treat it as if they are steel, and let's see what it would be like to be in a sword fight.
All right. You want to go?
It didn't take much convincing.
You want to go?
I feel like I'm being set up here. I feel like you've been baiting me. You're baiting me to challenge you to a duel with these foam swords because you know you're going to kill me.
Always keep your back foot planted firmly.
Because you have been practicing with these katanas. But what I didn't tell you, my friend, is that I get both swords. And you have to defend yourself from the onslaught of 2 swords. One, I just don't understand how you could not win with a sword. Just from here, I could just...
Yeah.
I'm like a 9-year-old. Rene, get off the internet, please. Here's my beef. I'm going to start off with what I want to talk to you guys about today is, first of all, hello. We can only do 2 cameras here. Can you do my editing setup? And I'll make it brief so it works for audio. Or cut it out of the audio. Why don't you cut something out of audio and let it live on YouTube? Why wouldn't you do that?
Because it didn't... I don't know, man.
It didn't.
I don't think I thought that hard about it.
It must be so weird.
I don't think I had time to think that hard about it.
Because you don't have to, but now you got time.
This to two-tone?
Now you got time. Now
I do have time. Yeah.
Now you got time. It's interesting to have to edit yourself being berated and make it funny, but that's your job. And this is the row you chose to hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, it's a grand slam.
Okay. Listen. Welcome to the Powerful Truth Angels. Welcome, Powerful Truth Angels. Welcome. Where's my apple? I'd love a water, please. Listen, guys. Sriracha. Let's talk about it. I love sriracha. I use sriracha all the time. This is not an ad, by the way. Here's the thing. I use sriracha all the time. I recently decided to check because I count calories. And I recently decided to look at the calorie count on sriracha and try to figure out how to quantify sriracha in my daily intake. And so on the sriracha bottle, it says there are no calories, which it's fucking horse shit. There's no goddamn way that sriracha's got no calories.
Do you have apples?
Yeah, I don't need an apple. I was just giving you shit. The sriracha comes up as 0 calories. There's no way there's no calories in sriracha. It's like if you don't know what sriracha is, and I'm sure you do, because who the fuck hasn't had sriracha? It's just like a nice spicy tomato paste. So they're lying. So what else is sriracha? What else is big sriracha lying about is the question. No calories, my fucking ass. There's literally there's no. Will you grab my sriracha out of the fridge, please, so we can talk about this? It's probably almost empty, the one, because I use so much sriracha, and I'm choosing to willfully believe that there are no calories, even though I do know that there are calories in sriracha, and I want to know what the fuck sriracha is hiding from us, because I believe it's impossible. There's very few things that you can ingest that have no calories. If you look at the sriracha list of ingredients, Total fat 0, separated fat 0, trans fat 0, cholesterol 0, sodium 70 milligrams, 3% sodium. Only thing they claim out of everything here is 3% sodium, 70 milligrams of sodium. No other calories, no vitamins, no calcium. And I just don't know how it's possible to make a sauce that has essentially no... Oh, here's the ingredients, you motherfuckers. Here's the ingredients. Chili, sugar, salt, garlic, acetic acid, potassium sorbate, and sodium bisulfate. Preservatives, xanthan gum, contains sulfite, sodium bisulfate. They're fucking lying. They're lying to you. 1 teaspoon
provides 6 calories.
1 teaspoon. It doesn't. It says 0 calories.
But according to the internet, 1 teaspoon does actually provide 6 calories. 83% of which come from carbs, 9% from protein, and 9% from fat.
Why is a bottle light?
It must be some kind of like threshold that you have to hit.
Even at 15 calories is this a tablespoon? This is a teaspoon. Even at 15 calories a teaspoon, I'll eat 20 calories. I'll take 20 calories for some sriracha. I do about a teaspoon or two a squirt.
Yeah, you're looking at
great
12
content.
calories.
Great content.
This is a food book.
Yeah, you know, I have to say, you know, the sriracha thing is kind of it's problematic for me. I don't like being lied to. How's your mother?
She's good.
How's she doing? You talk to your mom? You call your mom?
Yeah, I call her once a week.
Once a week. I try to call my mom once a week. And you know, she thank God she doesn't listen to this show, because she would be hitting me with questions. She'd be worried all the time. I can't tell her anything without the woman just going into a spiral. I can't say, like, I can't tell her about things that I'm doing potentially. If I tell her I'm doing a job, she goes, well, how much are you getting paid? You know, she's very shrewd in that way. And my mom also is like, you know, I have to call her and tell her, listen, she's got this dog. And I go, listen, you got to pet the dog more. Okay, my mom rations out pets. I've been with her when she's with the dog. The dog is starved for affection. And I go, Ma, how many times are you petting the dog? She's like, I'm giving the dog 3-4 pets a day. I'm like, you got to do those. You got to up those numbers. You got to get to like 40 pets a day. And she's like, I'll do 20. I go, listen, 20 pets isn't enough for a dog. You got to do, you, as a matter of fact, don't cap how many times you pet your animal, right? There should be no max on the petting. Don't you agree? How many times do you pet your iguanas?
I don't have iguanas.
Cats.
Constantly, I would, when they're around. You know?
Do you have hairless cats?
No.
You can't afford them.
I don't know. Are they expensive?
It probably. I don't know. I'm just talking shit.
They seem expensive.
That's very rude. I apologize. That's a rude thing. That's a very rude, classist thing for me to say, that you can't afford a hairless cat, because you might be rich, and this might just be your passion project.
California rolls kind of are my budget.
California
area.
What?
California rolls are my area of budget, and I'm not very familiar with the other things, so we had a little bit of a...
I'll pay you back for the sushi.
Yeah.
You're not going to eat that. You probably went out... Basically, Jason went out and bought a bunch of supermarket sushi, because I don't know, because I guess I talk about it a lot, and now I have to do the sushi challenge. And he went out, and he calls me, he goes, I'm getting California rolls. I'm like, look, nobody eats California rolls. Only fucking meth heads eat California rolls. And a meth head, I'm not. I'm guilty of being a lot of other things, but an addicted to meth head, I'm not. And I'm not going to eat a fucking California roll. So I had to send him back out to get nigiri, because if you're going to eat grocery store sushi, California rolls don't count into the equation. It's just imitation crab. There's nothing. It's just whatever. Okay.
I'm not familiar with the culture of the elite.
How did we get... I am definitely in the elite. I'm in the 1%. How did we get to my mom's pet rationing I started, okay. Once again, just so we're all clear, we are all slowly sliding into the precipice, and it's not looking good for the planet, and we're entering the point of no return, and that it is what it is. I'm ready to go into the singularity. I'm ready to go into VR, and I'm ready to, I'm going to stay on this planet, but I'm ready to inject myself into some sort of other consciousness. Maybe maybe the reality here, people, is that when we talk about parallel dimensions, maybe parallel dimension is actually VR. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe VR is another dimension that we are already in, and people are coming back and forth. Maybe think about that as a fucking concept, huh? The parallel dimension is VR. Is the multiverse? What's it called? What's where everyone is?
Multiverse.
Not the multiverse.
Oh, the
where's all
metaverse,
the
the metaverse.
Where's all the coin? The metaverse. Maybe that's the parallel dimension. It kind of is. I've been playing cards again. You'll be happy to know. Playing poker. It's been about, I don't know. I want to say it's been 18 months. How long has it been since I played cards, Rene?
A year.
Let's say a year. It's been a year since I was off the sauce. I've been playing a couple games. I'd say I'm doing 50-50. I'm winning half of what I play, which isn't a good rate. It's not good. If I played 4 times, I've won twice and lost twice. And the last time I played at our local underground spot. That we've done the laundromat. It's actually called something else, but let's just call it the laundromat because that's what it used to be called. I'm at the laundromat, and I just basically got a wild hair. Boom, went to my meeting on a Monday. Felt great. I was like, I'm gonna go to the laundromat. Sat there at the laundromat, played cards till I don't know, played pretty late actually, and actually no, the first time I went to the laundromat, I won, and the game broke, and I was up a couple, 3.5. Then I went to the laundromat again. After I hurt my back, and that was on I don't know what night that was, but that night I was there late. It might have been on a weekend, and I was there late, and I started snacking, and I just want to know. I want to get a consensus, right? I want to because I think about what I eat, and I feel mortified, and I'm trying to get an idea of like. Are other people like this? Like other people obviously are like this. There's a lot of fat people out in the world, right? But I'm talking to you guys in the Discord. Shout out to the Powerful Truth Angel Discord, the best Discord in the world, the most followers that near 1,000, and the most integrative. What is it when people are involved?
Engaged.
The most engaged Discord actually since Discord started. So shout out to Discord. My question to you, my fellow Discordians, is: do you when you start snacking like me, is it bad? Because here's what I and I actually wrote it down, and I said, here's what I started with the Ritz crackers. Okay, the mini sleeves of Ritz crackers. One mini sleeve. It's like a little chubby sleeve of Ritz crackers, and I'm eating them. They're so buttery and delicious. I'm doing 2 at a time. I can't stop. Then there's like Welch's gummy snacks. I got a 5 or 6 packs of these gummy snacks. I'm just going to the snack table, rating it, and as the night goes on, I keep getting it because once I start, I just get the fucking itch. And I'm like, well, it's better than 1 sleeve of Ritz crackers, 2 little sleeves of Ritz crackers. By the time the night's done, I've had 3 sleeves of Ritz crackers. There's little 2 packs of Oreos. I had a couple of 2 packs of Oreos, and then to cap it off on the way home, I got a bag of Cheez-Its. That's wild, right? That's a lot of snacking. Yeah. Like, when you snack, do you just have 1 bag of Cheez-Its and you're good?
I would say like 2 items.
2 items, and then you're satiated.
Yeah,
I'm not. It creates like this monster in me awakes, and it's like fucking Cheez-Its, like give me a fucking, because I stay away from it. I don't eat that stuff because I have no control, and when I do eat it, I have no control, and it's terrible.
I'll eat like half a bag of salt and vinegar chips or something like
half
that.
A bag of chips? Are you fucking nuts?
Yeah.
Any bag of chips I open, the worst thing that happened to me in recent history is Rene turned me on to Skinny popcorn.
Yeah.
And it's like a low calorie popcorn, and it's fucking great. It's got this weird buttery essence to it, and I can't. And once I lock onto shit, I can't. I'm buying the Skinny Pop so much that like I don't even know. There's a Skinny Pop shortage right now. They don't have it at Albertsons. They don't have it at Laston. So then I buy the individual kids bags. I have to buy the variety pack sometimes to get the Skinny popcorns that I like, because it's like 1/3 buttery, 1/3 sweet, 1/3 white cheddar, Pirate's Booty. But I'm in it for the buttery. And I'm kind of petering out. I'm kind of eating so much of it that I'm losing my my yen for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very the Skinny Pop is very popular. It's good branding, it seems, because it's just made by I think Orville Redenbacher. I can verify that. I
don't care, but I'll tell you this: the taste, the buttery taste, the buttery aftertaste is why it's so good. Mm-hmm. Skinny Pop is something else, and I don't like the branding personally, but So speaking of food, now I'm very hungry. Rene and I went on a hike this morning. Rene is my friend and neighbor. We go on hikes. We talk about our lives. To me, that would be the best podcast. If I could mic Rene up on a hike, and we could actually be forthcoming about what we discuss on our hikes, because we're completely honest, just 2 men walking in the woods talking about our lives. If we could mic that up, you get to hear Rene's take on the cosmos, his takes on animal sexuality, his take on what minerals really are. He won't say any of these things on the air, but on the hike, he'll tell you how Saturn works, why Mars can or can't be colonized, things of that nature. He explains to you his poker strategies, things that when he gets on camera, he doesn't have anything to say about anything. Look at this. What are you doing? Some camera work here? Listen, let's bring Rene on and let's get to the sushi taste test. And speaking of things that aren't going to translate for audio, how do you think this is going to work on audio, Jason?
Describe the flavor.
Master producer, we're going to describe the flavor. Okay, so listen, everybody. We're going to do a sushi taste test. Rene seems to have stolen.
How else is taste going to translate to video either? Think about that.
No, none of it. Yeah, of course it translates to video. Why do you? Did you take one of my cords?
I'm trying to.
You might want to go around this.
There's two cords plugged in there. You need to plug in.
I just wanted to put my phone on.
Yeah, Jason, just hand Jason your phone. He'll take care of you. He's here to produce.
Yeah, I'll plug you in.
This one's nice and long. I guess. I mean, I don't need to look at my phone.
Plug it in. There's two plugins already there, Jason. Just plug.
there?
No, right where you are. Right
I
where you are.
I don't think I need to look at it.
Okay, cool.
What do you got? The Health Aid Kombucha?
Yeah.
That hike isn't very challenging at this point. It's just something we do, right?
No.
It doesn't really. It's not hard.
No, it's not hard at all.
When you have time, let's do the 2-hour one I got. It starts at the Armenian Mansion.
I think. Is this like right here? That's
Yeah.
all right. What's all this?
This is Jason. He just brings it.
You're really nasty to him.
No, it's. What do you mean?
I mean, you know.
Nasty is a strong word.
Yeah, I mean, you called him a meth head.
No, I didn't.
I eat California rolls.
Oh, I said meth head to eat California rolls. I didn't know that he eats them or you eat them.
I eat them.
And you probably have done a little meth in your time. So am I wrong?
Yeah, I consider myself a meth head.
Oh, there you go.
And
there you go.
And a fat person.
There you go.
This feels better with the glasses.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
No, I don't feel as naked.
Rene is here. He's the mysterious Lothario.
Yeah. Okay. You got off to the wrong start.
No? Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Rene,
Okay.
you want me to bleep that? Rene is the mysterious, I don't know.
Friend,
what.
I'm your friend.
The mysterious friend.
And you lured me here with sushi.
I said, listen, do you want to do a sushi taste test?
And
I
I
need
said-
someone to eat with me. He said yes.
I said I'll do it.
That's how well produced this show is. Is like, I'm on a hike. I'm like, do you want to eat store sushi? He's like, of course he does. Because Rene eats, you're a fucker who eats like Albertson sushi, right?
Well, I mean, I would say like Air One sushi.
No, you eat
Lassen
grocery,
sushi.
you eat bad sushi.
I'll eat whatever.
You don't care.
Yeah, no, I'm not a food snob.
You're not a food snob. That's fine. I like that. I respect that.
I'll eat pretty much anything.
Shall we do this?
Yeah, let me get it.
Do you ever subscribe to things and you forget that you subscribed to a certain thing,
Yeah.
and then the subscription continues to roll over? Have
Yeah.
you ever noticed that? Have you ever been a part of a gym and you stop going to the gym, but you still pay for the gym because in your mind you're going to go to the gym?
Yeah, in the past, but mostly it's online things.
Online things.
Yeah.
And I think that's problematic. And the thing that they don't tell you, okay, is that this is a part of the structure of a company. Part of why they do subscription-based services is so they get you in the hook, and they're hoping that you forget. It's like when I tried to invoice Disney, and they made the process so hard that I gave up.
When
Okay.
I was a little boy, I asked my dad, I said, I want $1 million.
Yes.
And he said, no, you don't. You just want $1 from everybody.
You see, that's where you figured out how to be so evasive, because he gave you an answer that works on your child brain
Yeah.
and is totally wrong.
Okay.
Because at the time you could have gotten like $80 at the best. Because of the predatory nature of these companies and the way they get you to subscribe to things, it's very hard to if you just want to buy a pair of socks these days,
Yeah.
they don't let you just buy a pair of socks. You have to subscribe and get monthly motherfucking socks. I don't need new socks every month. I just need one pair to wear for about 3 years.
It's a scam.
It's a scam. It's a fucking scam. And Truebill is one of the good guys, and those guys are some of the bad guys. Do you know why free trials renew without your consent? There's no consent. Listen, we live in the age of consent, everybody. You have to get consent before you look at a person, before you touch their elbow, before you whisper in their ear, and before you lick their neck. It's all about consent. Do you know why free trials renew without your consent? It's a business scam out to get you. Don't let greedy corporations pocket your good, hard-earned Skrilla, money, feria, cash. Download Truebill to take control of your subscriptions. Truebill is the new app that helps you identify and stop paying for subscriptions you don't need, want, or simply forgot about. On average, people save up to $720 a year with Truebill. Because companies make subscriptions hard to cancel, Truebill makes it incredibly simple. Just link your accounts and Truebill will cancel your unwanted subscriptions in one tap. And your Truebill concierge is there when you need them to cancel unwanted subscriptions so you don't have to. Again, they're asking me to ad lib here and do a little vamp, but I don't have to vamp because I have personal experiences and it happens to all of us. And these companies are predatory and they're trying to get your money and they're trying to get you on a subscription-based suck out of your wallet. They're trying to vacuum your hard-earned shekels out of your account without you even being there and signing up for the mother effing service. Because I'm not going to curse during this ad read because it would be doing them a disservice. Truebill has over 2 million users and helps save them over $100 million. Again, if you do the math, that's what is 2 into 100 million? That's 100. That's 50 million. That means that if Truebill has 2 million users and help them save over 100 million, that means that every person saved $50 million. Like Matthew B., a real person who says, quote unquote, in a matter of seconds, I saved $660 for the year on my DirecTV bill, saved $120 for the year on my Sirius XM bill, and saved $840 a year on car insurance. Parasites. Corporate greed run amok, disgusting digital parasites pilfering your hard-earned money, trying to destabilize the government of your pocketbook, fucking with your finances. Don't fall for subscription scams. Start canceling today at Truebill.com/PTA. Go right now. Truebill.com/PTA. It could save you thousands a year. Truebill.com/PTA/. Is your ex still using your Netflix? You have any exes on your Netflix account? Because listen, I went to Michigan. I tell the story every time, and I'm doing an ad. I went to Michigan. Mm-hmm. My girlfriend's family went to the cabin. They were kind enough to invite me. Okay. Kind enough to invite her hulking, aged boyfriend to come stay at their cabin. And I was kind enough to provide the household TV with my Netflix account so we could all watch Netflix. Really just me. I said to her cousin Aaron, Cousin Aaron, before I forgot to unplug my Netflix, deactivate it. He didn't do it, Aaron. And now there's some fucking kid who has a profile on my Netflix. And it's a kid's account and they're watching cartoons and manga. And every time I log on, I want to undo it, but I'm just too lazy to go through the steps. And they got me. The kids. All right.
Why don't you change it?
I don't know. I'll
change your password.
Truebill.com/PTA.
Truebill.com/PTA. Truebill.com/PTA. Truebill.com/PTA. Eliminate the parasites. So basically what's going to happen is Jason has assembled 4 brands of sushi. Yeah. Jason has assembled nigiri. Okay. It's a lot. We might have to eat it.
But what's nigiri?
Nigiri is the fish on the rice.
Okay. Yeah.
So Jason has assembled nigiri from 4 different supermarkets. Okay. Ranging from Lassen's to Whole Foods. He'll tell us where they're from.
So Air One?
Yeah. Did you get Air One too, Jason?
Yeah.
Okay, you got Air One. That's top of the food chain. Air One's top of the food chain. So our job as connoisseurs and men of very advanced palates. Okay. Men of very advanced palates. All right. Men of very advanced palates storm the president's palace. Men of very advanced palates storm the president's palace. Mm-hmm. Okay. As men of very advanced palates, we should be able to discern. I'm working on my broadcasting, Rene. Okay. As men of very advanced palates, we should be able to discern which sushi is from which spot. Okay. That's the challenge here. I'm curious. I think I'll be able to know which is the Air One sushi. But I have a theory. I believe that all the sushi might be coming from the same place. Because, there's that one, the Moonies control the fish, right? What's the name of the cult, Jason?
Wait, what's today? Isn't there a day that you're not supposed to
Sunday you're not supposed to eat sushi. Well, according to Kitchen Confidential. Right. The Moonies, which is a cult, They control the fish, like 80% of all the fish in America and in other places. They import all the fish.
Right.
They supply the sushi restaurants, and I'm guessing they're probably supplying the grocery stores.
But they have their own little stations in these stores usually.
Who? The Moonies?
No, the sushi people.
I'm actually very hungry. Did you eat after our hike?
No, I've been waiting for
I had
to
a
eat
salad.
sushi.
I had a salad. Oh, you've been waiting. You've been holding out. So you're really hungry.
Yeah. No, I had a little bit of cottage cheese.
Oh, okay, Grandma. Really? What do you just eat that raw? You don't put anything in it?
Well,
Strawberries.
we had that big meatloaf last night.
Oh fuck! See, this is my problem.
Yeah, I feel comfortable talking about food.
You want to talk about food? Okay.
No, I mean I feel like it's
that's the one thing you'll talk about with us. Okay.
Yeah.
The one thing Rene will talk about, a man with a very rich life and history who could regale us with stories for hours. He chooses to talk about the one thing in his life that all men of our age have a problem with, which is food. Most men. 85. Rene has a theory that 85% of men at our age, in our age group, which is 36, have issues with food and the intake of food and their figures, which
true.
I can't deny.
You're not supposed to rub the sticks together.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Oh, I always thought you rub them together for splinters.
No, I think that there's something you're not supposed to rub the sticks together.
Well, these are dog shit sticks, but maybe so it's grippier.
Maybe so. I think it. I don't know why.
You just know why. You had cottage cheese. You want to talk about what we ate last night?
Yeah, let's just talk about what we ate.
Listen, the last time I went to Fred 62, speaking of food, let's keep it to meals. This is a food show.
Yeah.
I went to Fred 62 and I was on this downward spiral, and that was the day I picked up. This is how fucking crazy I am. That was the day I picked up the barbecue, and once the beast is awakened in me, I'm like the door's open. So if I press the green light on bad food, then I'm like, well, it's like supermarket spectacular. I get as much in as I can. Right, you know that game show where they have a shopping cart, you got to fill it up in a minute.
No, I just watched that.
That's how I am with food. And if I say, okay, you're allowed to eat this, then I go, I had barbecue during the day, and at night I saw you guys, and we went to fucking Fred 62, and I just go, and this is the game I play. I go, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna order a malted and a grilled cheese, and I'm just gonna have a few bites.
Well, it's because you're an addict.
I'm an addict,
and
I'm a psychotic.
Since you don't. You don't do drugs.
I don't do
drink.
No.
You do it. That's how you've applied your schedule to food.
I have a theory about people who are overweight. Okay, and I want to say this, and I know I'm only saying this because I'm obviously extremely biased, but I think the truest addicts, the most rock star addicts in the world, are morbidly obese people, because you know why? Because they put everything on the line. They'll become as big as they can because they just got to get the food in them. And when I was eating that milkshake, when I was sucking down that banana malted, it was literally like in that one moment where it's going in, that moment is so nice and so beautiful when it's just that one moment where you're just getting the
What was
malted
the fattest you've ever been? Like what's your what
Dude,
was
you
So
were,
right now you're probably 230 pounds?
Yeah, sure. In your fucking dreams.
No, about 230. Like
no, way more. Oh,
really?
I'm very dense. I'm very muscular.
Okay, so
underneath all this blubber, there's just like steel.
Okay, let's go pant size.
38.
38. That was the biggest?
No, that's where I'm at now.
Oh, okay.
What's your pant size?
Right now it's 34.
Right now, see, that's.
But I've had a size 42.
Oh yeah, I was there.
Yeah,
I was there when
42.
I was fat. Yeah.
I mean, I've been almost 300 pounds.
Oh, I'm 300 pounds is a joke. That's
but for me, I mean, size 42. I mean, I was quite big.
It's interesting that when I look at you, we're about the same height.
Yeah.
And I look at you and I'm like, I look at you like I'm like Renee's size, but I'm not. I'm bigger than you.
But you have more muscle.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm the same size as you and I'm not. You're smaller than me.
Yes, I'm smaller.
Because it's interesting when you look at people, you think you are them. In a way.
When you're thinking about yourself, what name do you use?
Alex.
You do? Oh,
yeah. I don't think about...
Because you have several nicknames.
I have several... yeah, well, one you gave me.
Yeah, Chum.
Right.
Yeah. And it's taken...
You
a
really,
lot of people have taken to it.
You really pressed it. You got my girlfriend... My girlfriend, when she first started dating me 2 years ago, she told her friends, she goes, I guess I'm going on a date with this guy, Chone. She didn't know that wasn't my name. She thought that was my nickname. I'm like, number one, that's not actually my nickname. That's my second nickname that Rene gave me.
It's a cute name. You know, I had an uncle Chone.
Yeah. Well, that's cute.
Alfonso.
Chone.
Alfonso.
Where's chon come from?
It's Spanish, or I guess Mexican.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this all of it?
No, there's more.
Oh.
Just got, I gave you 2 each.
All right.
1 each kind.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. So
Let's see.
A B C D. Where's the soy sauce and the wasabi, friend?
They're coming. The wasabi's
Okay, everybody. Here's the sushi. Is this already been soy sauced?
about to be.
But don't mix up the letters. You're spinning the plate.
Yeah, I'm showing the camera the plate.
Make sure the letters are.
Yeah, the plate. Don't spin the plate.
You're already.
Did I spin it?
You already. I'm watching it.
Oh, where
Stop
does
spinning
it go?
Right
Where does
here,
it go?
Right now, we're good.
This is good?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the sushi, everybody. It all looks pretty much the same. Can you guys see this? Can you see it? Can you check on camera that we can see that, Jason?
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay.
I know how I set up.
Okay,
He knows what he's
expert
doing.
producer. Okay, it's fine. Here's the sushi. We're doing this taste test. This is hilarious.
I think Jason does a really good job.
He does do a good job. I give him shit, but he does a good job. That's why. Listen, you know me, and I only give shit to people I like.
I know.
You know that.
I know. So you must really like him.
Yeah, of course I like him. But yeah, I wouldn't let him in my house if I didn't like. I only fuck with people I actually like. If I don't like you, if I never say anything mean to you, then you should be worried.
There you go.
So
Everybody.
some
Publicly.
people don't take to it so well, you know. So yeah, my
Alex has
girlfriend.
always been nice to me.
Yeah.
He's never said one mean thing.
Well, no, then there's people I like who I'm very nice to because I know they can't handle it.
My girlfriend thinks you're really mean.
I'm so nice to her.
Well, I told her that.
And if I gave her shit, she would not be able to handle it.
It's because you like her.
But I'm not mean to her at all. I'm very polite. I'm super nice to her.
Well,
So
so this.
wait, hold on. Let me go back to the. We need more soy sauce. You can get some out of the fridge, Jay Bird. So
Was there a previous conversation that we're
yeah,
cruising right now?
Yeah, we were talking. We're always talking about supermarket sushi.
All right.
I don't know why.
Okay.
So I guess what we'll do is we'll each try the salmon.
All right.
And we should have some sort of a. You know what we need, Jason? Is we need some sort of a. We need a piece of paper and a pen.
Oh, you want right now?
Yeah, while you get us a piece of paper and a pen, you can get. There's like a pad in the office. And there's a million pens. So, you know, today, Rene, I thought I lost my necklace, and I tucked it away in a pocket. But isn't it so nice when you think you lose your necklace, but then you don't lose it?
I never.
What are you doing? You're
lose
making
my
yourself-
jewelry.
What are you doing?
I feel like
You're making a
little,
butt pad?
I feel like I'm a little low.
Oh my God, we're playing poker and I'm so excited to play. I'm so excited.
This is
I'm
kind
coming
of
back.
this is kind of why I'm here.
I'm coming back to the game.
This is
so
why
exciting.
I'm here. I feel like it's a little bit of a celebration.
Celebration. Yeah.
You ask me to come on this sometimes, and I always say no.
You always
but
say no.
I feel like because you're playing poker tonight, I'm so
You're doing me a
appreciative.
solid. Okay.
I feel like,
Oh,
and I
that's
have
sweet.
an opportunity to get in your head a little bit.
Oh, you're getting in my. You're pre-gaming me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're gonna be a little like, come on the show today. It was so nice.
No.
I'm not gonna go all in.
No, I know that. Listen, I have to be aware that the way that everyone played poker before I left is not the way they play poker now, because I can't play Nate the same way that I used to play Nate, because Nate's not as crazy.
We're pros now officially.
Yeah.
Because there's people. I mean, we a lot of people we survive. This will take us. What we make in poker or lose from poker affects how we work.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
What do you mean?
I mean, some of us make all. I mean, Nate and Will. I don't.
They're professional poker
Should we
players.
not say their names? You said the laundromat.
Yeah, but it's not called the laundromat.
Okay. Well,
It's called something else, because they gave me a coupon for $50 free play yesterday, and it
Okay.
didn't say the laundromat.
but
And I don't think it's ever
playing
been
cards
called.
illegal.
No,
Okay, good. Well, we're good then.
but it is an underground spot. I don't know. I'm not blowing anything up. It's underground. Who can?
All right, cool.
Come on. Go. What do you mean?
I don't
Give me a
know.
break.
I
It
don't
doesn't
really
matter.
know. I don't know.
Am I
what
dry
we're-
snitching right now? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Okay, so thank you, Jason. Thank you. So listen.
Thank you,
yeah, so
Jason.
you called me Chone. My girlfriend said to her friends, "I'm going out with some guy named Chone."
Yeah.
And I had to say, that's not my name. It's a nickname that Renee's. And I will give you this. If you say something, like when you first started calling, I'm like, that's never going to stick. But you made it stick. Just like you almost made Peaches stick, but he disappeared.
Oh no, Peaches is still sticking.
Peaches still
Yeah,
so
Peaches is still sticking. I have a pretty high success rate of
with
nicknaming.
nicknames. I'm pretty good at nicknames too, but I respect your tenacity, because that's how you make a nickname.
We have
stick. You just
another
keep saying
friend who
it.
tries to call me Shanae. That has never stuck,
No.
and he's been trying for years.
Yeah, it's not working.
No.
Keith, you know who you are. Okay, so the Great Sushi Challenge.
He's got a podcast, so that's why I figured I'd mention him.
Yeah, how he has a podcast called "It's All Bad." He was on the show.
It's all bad.
It's all bad.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
So let's start. We're gonna start.
But what? How we sauce it?
We need. Hey,
we're not supposed to
Jason,
taste the sauce.
We need more
first.
wasabi.
More wasabi?
Yes, sir.
But you're supposed to eat this without saucing it.
I'm not doing that. Listen, for B, we're gonna start with B.
Okay.
So I guess we're gonna rate it. Let's rate it. This look. I'm gonna say this. B, right out the gate, looks like the best. This looks like dog shit.
Well,
this looks like dog shit. This looks good. So B looks good. Okay. Is this all the wasabi we have?
No, I keep getting more.
Yeah, get all the wasabi out
I
here.
had Rene's line of thinking. Where I
Thank you.
Purity.
Yeah.
See, look at. You want what?
You're good. He's good.
Purity.
Okay, I'll do.
Purity is really the way to go.
I'll do one bite.
Well,
But
how
I'm
are we
actually
going to do a taste test if we're just eating wasabi?
I'm actually hungry.
And that brings us to a good
I'm salivating.
point
Look at how ugly this wasabi is.
But no, it's
brown.
Okay.
And that's like green. So I'll do one bite without wasabi.
Okay.
That's actually
ponzu.
It's actually not ponzu. It's soy sauce. It's soy sauce in a ponzu case. It says soy sauce.
That's very
okay.
misleading.
So do I do any soy or no?
I wouldn't.
You want to do one bite like raw?
Just eat it raw and let's see how it tastes.
Oh, that's nice. It tasted a little. What's this? A spit jar?
That's
for the bones.
The ponzi, if you want to put it.
That's nice, dude. I'm gonna dip.
Okay, well, so.
Can I get a napkin, please? I don't want to stain this.
Oh no, we probably don't have any more of those.
No. On a scale of 1 to 10, for it being supermarket sushi. Okay,
all right.
I'm not an 8-year-old. What is this?
I got it.
I would like a full favorite. What do you? Why are you giving me shreds?
So it doesn't take up as much room as it.
Oh my god! What a maniac.
Okay, so now I'm going to go and taste. What is that?
We
C?
should go through all the salmon, right?
Right. So I'm
Okay, so
I'm
B.
going
What
to
did you
C.
rate B?
7.
I give it a 7. So
But don't copy me.
I'm not copying you. That's where my head was at. Okay, let's go for this. This is C, right? Mm-hmm. This looks scary. This is brown rice sushi. Oh, I don't love this.
Okay, this one's not as good.
It has brown rice on it. I'm gonna give it a little dip. Okay, this is bad radio, Jason.
I know eating is but this is like more of a show, yeah.
Okay, C. C. What do you rate C? I think C is a 5.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say 4.
I'm gonna say 5. Okay, he doesn't want to be like me. Now this looks healthy. This looks like This looks like it might be the best. I'm guessing this might be Air One.
I mean, we should FaceTime my mom while we're doing this.
Why is that?
Because she loves you.
She loves me.
I think it's just because of your.
I like your
nickname.
mom. I like your mom. Yeah. I look like I could be in your family.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Well,
I love your mom. She was right.
she was a little let down.
Oh, that's nice. For me, that was great. That was
But this tastes a little fishy.
what is that? D? See, D was the best to me. I give D a 9. I think that's Air One. I'm guessing. I mean, it's very easy to figure out what's what. This is maybe the worst.
Fishy.
It's fishy to you? I didn't get fishy. This was more fishier to me.
Okay. Well, let's see.
Hey, look at how bad this piece of salmon is. It's not even rich. It looks like it's not even real. It's looks slimy. Oh, this is bad. This is the worst one.
Sometimes the stuff that's the best doesn't look the best. It's like organic apples or.
You think so? You think that?
You already did A.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't rate D yet.
Yes, I did. I did 9 for D. What'd you do?
6.
Really?
Yeah.
I think D is Air One. I think A is Albertsons. I'm just actually legitimately hungry. Do I have to eat all of the bad sushi?
No.
Okay, after this, we're just gonna bring out the rest and we'll just eat it.
Yeah.
Because this bit's over. I'll tell you what. Whatever.
Yeah, this one's not the best.
No. Okay. So I'm gonna say the choices are Albertsons, Air One, Lassens, and Gelson's.
Yes.
I'm gonna go B is Lassens. C is
Let's just do it by each one. So I'll give a letter and you guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, so give us a letter and we'll guess.
Should we finish the tuna too or no?
I mean, sure.
I don't need to. I had the salmon. I already know what's
Salmon's
happening.
the toughest.
I think I nailed this one.
My favorite is B.
My favorite is D. D's
B,
nuts.
D, C, and A.
Okay, let's go. My guess,
For A.
A is Albertsons. What do you say?
True. Yeah.
You agree?
A is Albertsons, I believe. Or the lowest.
So I verified and double checked all of this. A is Lassen's.
What? No! You're fucking lying.
I knew there was going to be an upset.
You're fucking lying to me.
Okay. And how much was that?
Hold the shitty.
Do you have the prices for
Holy
each one?
shit, dude.
Sorry.
Oh, you spent a grip on the sushi. I know it. Well, you spent like what, $50?
Oh, I haven't added it up yet, but yeah, probably.
A was the lowest ranked one for me.
Wow. Yeah, A was the worst.
I am scandalized. I am fucking.
Okay.
This is now a great bit.
So B,
Are you lying to me?
I'm not. No,
No,
that's
you
why I
can't
said
lie.
that, because it seems like I'm going to be lying. But
you can't lie.
Are you sure I didn't spin the plate?
I double checked because I know the alignment because of the brown rice.
Oh, C is a brown rice one.
Yeah, so I used that to make sure.
Okay, so C. Now my head's all fucked up. Wait, you ate my tuna. All right, I'm gonna eat this one.
All right, we ready for B?
B.
Still deciding. Would you like to
You
reconsider?
ate all the
or-
wasabi.
Okay, B. No, I put it inside here and I mixed it.
Nice.
So B, I think, is my favorite. And I think B is Air One.
Okay, hold on. B I had as Lassen's. That's wrong. A is Lassen's. I'm fucking traumatized. I'm scandalized, traumatized, and I'm gonna need a nap and a palate cleanser after this. I hope you brought us some fucking mochi,
Let's go get some
like a good
meatloaf.
producer. So what?
Meatloaf.
I'll eat anything. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Let's go. Let's fucking go.
This is the spark.
I'm guessing that B is Air One. Correct.
What do you think? B is
I
Air
said
One?
B is Air One, I thought.
Okay, B is Albertsons.
What the fuck? No. What?
100%.
Yo,
I think this show could be helpful to the general public.
I'm fucking boggled. Yo, I'm not even being performative. My mind, this is a fractured. You're lying. You're fucking lying to me.
No, this is a recurring thing whenever people do blind taste tests of things.
What?
Yeah.
No. Okay, B is
Didn't
Albertsons.
you start this whole thing by
Wait.
saying I'm the type of guy that eats sushi from Albertsons?
Yes.
Right? Oh, there you go.
B is Albertsons.
Well,
Fuck.
you heard it here first.
He's eating it. Can you bring all the rest of the sushi out, please?
Yeah.
Because now I'm just hungry. And all the wasabi. Okay, hold on. Oh, we didn't finish. Let's finish.
Yeah,
He's
let's keep
eating.
going, yeah.
He can't stop eating. He's eating my sushi. Okay, C I have as Gelson's, which by process of elimination has to be.
See, I mean, I don't know. Now, by process of elimination, I'm thinking that
Now we have 50-50 shot here.
C is
I think
Air
we're
One.
right. No, C is Gelson's.
C is Air One.
What the fuck? This is Erewhon.
Yeah.
Oh, because brown rice sushi. Okay. All right. Okay. Unfucking believable. So
Wow.
D, which I rated as a 9,
That's Gelson's.
is Gelston sushi.
Okay.
So to me, Gelston sushi is the best. Unfucking believable. I am beyond scandalized, traumatized.
Get the rest.
I can't even believe it. This just goes to show that branding has infiltrated our minds to where you can't see straight anymore.
No.
You look at a brand and you go, I'm at Erewhon. They have the best salmon. And you eat it and your taste buds don't read the salmon. They go Erewhon, Erewhon, Erewhon. And it goes in you and you just fucking pretend like everything is good.
yeah.
Those motherfuckers. And I always my girlfriend eats at some crazy, weird, bizarre Thai places. There's literally a Thai place in the back of a mechanic shop with an 80-year-old woman slopping it out of a bowl with like her back scratcher. That's kind of fucking Thai food she eats. And I'm just like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And you know what?
Turn your nose up.
I turn my nose up. Contempt prior
to investigation.
Illuminating. Fucking illuminating. I am.
Look at the price difference. $17 for Air One.
Of course.
$14 for Gelson's. And $4 for Albertsons.
15 for Lassen's. Air One by far. Just Air One likes to just throw an extra 8%, 10% on everything.
No, they shouldn't waste their
and
time.
Look at, you know, and I'm going to say Albertsons, cooler tray, if you really want to be honest. Comes with the fake grass. There's way more wasabi. How's the ginger? Let's check out the ginger. I mean, I'm boggled, man.
The ginger's tight.
And I'm so brainwashed, I'm still eating the Lassen's as if I'm still eating the Air One. I'm really confused, everyone. I don't know which end is brown. I will say this. I love brown rice. Love it. Brown rice sushi is dumb. Am I wrong?
No, I disagree.
You think brown rice sushi?
I think brown rice.
Mike.
Brown rice sushi is superior to me. I think brown rice has a little bit more texture.
I love brown rice.
It's good. It feels nutty.
When's the last time you went to M Cafe? I just went there again after not going there for, I don't know, 10 years.
It used to be the only healthy spot you could go to.
They were like the forefront of macrobiotic.
Yeah.
I've been ordering food from there. It's like perfect. The steamed vegetables, like the mushrooms that they pick, it is so good, and it's not that expensive compared to everything else. It's like it's not a secret, but it's like something I've forgotten about. What are you laughing? Why are you smirking?
Because I remember we were talking about this a few days ago.
Because I get excited.
Yeah. I think that going to M Cafe, I think we should get people to go back to the West Side. Go to M Cafe.
That's not is Melrose the West Side?
I mean, to me,
is it technically kind of the West Side? I guess anywhere that takes 35 minutes to get to is the West Side.
It's officially west of La Brea.
True.
Which is, I mean, most of us feel like west of Western is the West Side.
Yeah. So what else, Rene? What else is on the plate? We're gonna play cards tonight.
We're gonna play cards.
We got Alex. No, don't get that shit out of here.
I would like some of that.
Oh, he went to California.
Yeah.
Where are those from?
These are from Gelson's.
Probably good. Rene, what's your favorite accessible movie? I don't want some obscure, very goth, Ingmar Bergman.
Runaway Train.
John Voight. The one with the guys in jail. The first Danny Trejo movie.
Yes.
For some reason, I have that in my bought list. I think I had to watch it for some. I don't know why I had to watch it.
It's my favorite movie.
That's your favorite movie? And I'm not shitting on that because one of my favorite movies is Dune, and people hate that movie.
Dune?
The first Dune.
The first Dune.
Yeah.
I like that Dune.
I love that movie.
A lot of people don't like that movie because they don't like that Lynch doesn't like it.
Right. Lynch hates it.
Yeah. But that's one of my favorite movies too. I mean, not just because I like the soundtrack too. Toto.
Yeah, the Toto soundtrack's right. And it's funny because the new Dune, the soundtrack is also like the Toto is like their corny band, right? They did the Africa song. Like, it's very like, what is it? Like yacht rock? What is that? What is Toto?
It's kind of like hard-edged yacht rock.
And also the music for the new Dune is like in that same vein of like super,
It was also Eno.
Eno rules. Yeah, listen, I don't want to go into another David Lynch Dune spiral because we can get stuck there all day. But your favorite movie is Runaway Train.
Runaway Train. Yeah.
Why do you love it so much?
Because it's moving the whole time.
That's the whole thing with filmmaking, like screenwriting, is like having some device where people are moving. Can you pass me the sushi compost over the soy sauce compost?
The sauce.
Yeah. That's a device. Is that if you got to have a reason to move, like that movie Crank is putting that device to the ultimate test. Where like, how about he has to go from point A to B, but he's on speed. He has to shoot himself up. He has to stay adrenalized as a vehicle for a lot of dumb shit to happen. Right.
Right. I mean, I think that it's an analogy. That's probably why I like that movie.
Analogy for what?
Well, you got to see the movie. I don't want to give it away. Anybody? Maybe a few people watch the film.
The movie's from 1978. I mean,
I think it was in the 80s.
80s, yeah. Let's give it away.
No,
Don't become evasive again, Rene.
Do you want to guess what the metaphor is based off of the summary?
Guess what the metaphor is?
Yeah, based off of just the one sentence.
The tagline?
Yeah.
What, you want to read us that sentence?
It would be 2 escaped convicts and a female railway worker find themselves trapped on a speeding train with no brakes and nobody driving.
I think it's a metaphor. I don't know. That's tough. What do you think that's a metaphor for?
No brakes and nobody driving.
I mean, it's always a metaphor for life, but what part of life? It's not. Oh, it's all okay. Because science fiction is always about the environment, and science fiction is always environmental and anti-government. Science fiction is always about that. Horror movies are often about family, on some level, especially Hereditary, obviously, clearly, but even more so. A lot of times, like all these I think gangster movies are about. I don't know. I mean, I don't remember what they're all about.
Also family.
Family, redemption, the American... I think gangster movies are about the American dream, often. Runaway Train, I think, is about... it's got to be a metaphor for 2 people on a runaway train with no driver. I don't know.
Do you want the year?
The economy?
1985.
Oh, cocaine?
85.
What's it a metaphor for, Rene?
I mean, for me, it's about
Closer to the mic.
It was like there's John Voight plays a hero, right, in prison, and what's his other name? What's his name? The other guy in the
Is he Eric Roberts?
Eric Roberts.
He's kind of the young dude who follows him in this escape, and I think.
I mean, there's a
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Eric Roberts. He looks up to John Voight. John Voight the whole time just tells him, "Listen, you need to go and get a job and shut up."
Yeah, in the jail.
know? Yeah, he's like, "Well, we're gonna escape." Well, and he'd be like, "Oh, Manny, it's gonna be great. We're gonna go out and we're gonna go rob and go drink and get crazy." And he's going, "Kid, you're gonna shut up. You're gonna you're gonna behave.
Yeah.
You get real small, and you're gonna try and live a good life."
Yeah.
And John Voight can't stop. Like, I think it's a metaphor for my alcoholism.
Rene thinks that the movie is a metaphor for
Can
his
we cut
specific
that out?
alcoholism.
Can we cut that out?
Why?
No, I'm just saying, like, it is. I mean, it's just like, you
it's
you
great.
can't
It's funny.
stop
It's
the
good.
train.
What's the metaphor for?
It's open ended.
it's
It's
a-
art,
it's a-
man.
Oh, I thought you had an answer for
No,
us.
I've never seen
I
it.
don't know.
I can look it
Rene,
up.
can you tell the story about when you went to jail and you had nail polish on?
No.
You can't tell that story?
I mean, what is it? I think
It's very simple.
we're talking about movies now.
No, don't you do this. That's a very, you won't tell that story?
I came here to eat sushi.
Can I tell the story?
About me getting arrested and having to take the nail polish off of my fingers quickly so that I didn't get beaten up again?
Yeah, that's it. The way he tells it live is much better, everybody.
Yeah.
But
Well-
he gets shy. He doesn't want to talk on. He doesn't want to be, he doesn't want- that's fine.
I
I,
don't want to tell
respect it.
jail stories.
He'll talk about food and he'll talk about
Sushi.
Runaway Train. What's your set?
I'll-
What's another favorite film that you like? Do you like Rosemary's Baby? No. Do you like horror?
I mean, I like it,
yeah, but you don't love it.
but I wouldn't say it's in my top.
Do you like gangster movies? You're not really a gangster movie guy, are you?
I like Miller's Crossing.
Miller's Crossing is really good.
The Schmatter.
Yeah, Miller's Crossing is so. I mean, to even have the gay subplot with Totoro, the mink.
Gabriel Byrne.
Yeah, Gabriel Byrne is so good.
I always wanted to be Gabriel Byrne.
Yeah, he's cool. He is cool.
You know?
Gabriel Byrne is cool. He's in Hereditary.
I was
also.
kind of hoping by the time I turned 50 years old, I'd be
You're,
Gabriel Byrne.
you're better than
That's what
Gabriel.
I'm
Byrne.
going
You're doing
for.
better than him.
All right, that's
yeah.
what I'm going for.
Well, Gabriel Byrne, you gotta understand too. 50 is not. 50 used to be like Robert Duvall in Colors. Like he's probably. I mean,
I know, but now Robert
He was
Duvall
probably
is doing
4
films and he's 80.
yeah, but Robert Duvall in Colors was probably like 37. You know, the people age differently,
Right.
right? Like now
Well, they weren't eating Air One.
They weren't
sushi.
eating everyone's sushi. They weren't taking vitamins. They weren't drinking gallons of water a day like I do. Yeah, I think that people are aging differently. I mean, a lot of people don't know that I'm 67. I've been hiding that fact. I throw them off by saying I'm 40.
We have gray hair.
Yeah, But that's also like, you know, do you ever consider doing, speaking of being washed old men on a podcast, do you ever consider doing vanity stuff that's like hair dye? Like, would you ever dye your hair? I wouldn't either.
No. I would never dye my hair.
Is there anything you would do to stop aging?
Like surgery or something?
Anything.
No. I think that... No. I mean, the only thing... If I had a bankroll, I would probably get one of those cryo chambers.
Yeah. That's the move.
I think that's the thing that I would have. I mean, I think we should maybe do...
Well, no. I would get the oxygen I would get the oxygen tube to sleep in. That's the real shit.
We could make a chamber.
Yeah.
That has cryo, and also is a
hyperbaric,
a floating chamber.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
I'm talking hyperbaric. It's what Michael Jackson used to have the NBA players use.
What is that? Just the
what it does is it changes the oxygen level, and you take a nap, you sleep in it. You're not gonna sleep in all night because it's crazy. You're in a tube, and you get a couple naps in a week, and it extends your life. It's really good shit.
Not salt water.
No.
The salt water is the one I want. The floating.
The floating tank.
Yeah, I want to have a floating tank, and it completely cuts you off from all noise.
Have you done that?
Yeah.
Listen, I have a story that way back in the day, I listened to Joe Rogan's podcast before he was like this phenomenon. I just randomly listened to it.
Yeah.
And he talked about going in a sleep deprivation tank. And he talked about a guy in Venice who had it. And I listened to the podcast and I wrote down what he said. And I went to this guy on the boardwalk. There's some guy on the boardwalk. This is like literally over 20 years ago. I go, the guy's name is Laser. He's got this giant, like it looks like an ice chest, and he comes in. He's like, "Hey, man, yeah." And I'm like, "Hey, I want to do the sleep deprivation thing." He's okay, cool. Just he goes, "Just get in there." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Just go on and get in." And he goes, "I'm gonna take off." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I'm gonna leave." He's like, he just was so chill about all of it. And I got in this thing, and it was I think now being much more quote unquote enlightened, i.e., like I meditate, I'm a little more centered. I think I have a better perspective on myself. I think now I'd really benefit from doing it. Then it was like, how long can I stay in this tank without getting out? And I experienced some sort of like brief departure, but now I know how to fucking meditate. I can go in there and drop my mantra for 50 minutes. Just go ham. We should go meditate. We should go do that.
Is it a sleep deprivation tank or an isolation tank?
It's isolation. I've been saying sleep.
You kept saying sleep deprivation.
I'm sorry. Is torture. That's torture. Which we could do that.
Did I say sleep deprivation?
Yeah, like 4 times.
Sorry, everyone. I meant it's a saltwater saline floating. It's a something deprivation tank.
Isolation, sensory deprivation.
Sensory deprivation tank, not sleep. Sleep as a whole, that's torture.
But if you made one chamber, you could use it for all these things.
No.
Waterproof.
I don't think you could use
tank.
it for. I think you have to have one chamber per. If you had to pick one chamber, cryo, hyperbaric, or sensory dep, which one do you choose for the house?
Cryo.
You want to get frozen.
Cryo is the most expensive.
But why not just do the ice? Like, what about the ice bath?
I want the cryo chamber.
You're addicted to cryo.
Yeah. I love going there.
You love getting the cryo. He gets frozen.
I love to get frozen.
You picking him up? You picking him up on Mike?
Yeah, I hope you'll
Oh, sorry.
He'll be boosted.
You're making his job harder. Speaking of being mean to him.
I'm sorry.
By not speaking into the mic, he has to go through and level this out.
God damn it.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Such a nice guy.
Yeah. Cryo. I do enjoy the cryo chamber.
He likes the cryo. I can cry. I don't know how I feel about the cryo. It's okay.
But how did we get started in all this?
We're talking about our favorite movies. You said I said, is there anything that you'd like to fix about yourself? To stop the ravaging nature of time itself. How would you? When
I was a kid, I remember I used to shave a hairline because I had a low hairline.
Yeah.
And I would shave because I really wanted to be like Phil Collins or Sting.
Oh, you would have a receding hairline?
So I shaved a receding hairline.
That's amazing.
Into my head.
That's fucking cool.
And also, I really wanted to have buck teeth.
Why? That's so crazy.
I don't know why.
You want to have a buck teeth?
What the hell?
Rene was so handsome as a child that he's like, I want to have buck teeth and receding hairline.
I was kind of like Monchichi. You know what I mean? I had like low hairline, and I was a young Latin kid.
Young Latino.
Yeah.
Hirsute. Is that how do you say that word? Hirsute?
Hirsute.
When you're covered in hair? Hirsute?
Monchichi. Ever seen the Monchichi?
I know what a Monchichi is.
Okay.
There was a guy that worked at Ralph's when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Whose hairline, black dude, hairline was like this. Like it was a widow's peak that came so low, and I would go into this line and I'd be like, I can't wait to look at his fucking hairline. And I just look at him because sometimes he wouldn't line it up and it would grow in, you just see it. Like, can you imagine having that kind of a
my
fucking
favorite
hairline?
nickname for you is?
What's that?
The Jodeci Werewolf.
Oh yeah, that's one I made up. Jodeci Werewolf.
That's a good one. Great. How many nicknames do you think you have?
Hashtag Jodeci Werewolf.
I feel like you have about 10.
My first nickname was Yogi Oso.
Yogi Oso. Okay.
Yogi Bear.
All
okay.
right.
Quickly after that, I became Two-Tone. I used to be Era. This is graffiti.
Okay.
Yogi was like my neighborhood name.
Okay.
Before I was like, I'm going to be a graffiti guy.
Did you write Yogi?
Yeah, like I wrote. There was a time when I wrote Yogi and Two-Tone, but I wrote Two-Tone because we started a gang called the Venice 8-Ball Posse. Wow. Me and 4 other guys. So it wasn't
break
real.
dancers.
No, we were just like we drank 8-Ball, so we were like, let's start a crew. It wasn't a gang; it was a crew. So, but we were a crew, but we did like gang writing, and then dudes were like,
but you didn't do any break dancing.
No, we didn't do any break dancing. We did some pop.
Well, you're good at popping now. Okay, so you had Yogi, Two-Tone. What's the other one?
Chone.
Jodeci Werewolf.
Jodeci Werewolf.
And what else?
Yogi.
What do you guys keep looking at?
I don't know what I'm just looking at the general
cameras.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing my job.
Okay. I don't quite know what we're looking at.
We're not looking at anything, bro.
All right.
Rene, nicknames. Have you had any good nicknames? I know
my favorite nickname that I have is Tintin.
Tintin. I haven't heard that one. I know the Chief. That's the only
That's
one I know.
what my mom calls me.
That's cute.
Tintin.
My mom never had a nickname for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like that's something we should talk about. But we don't have
I'm
to.
also
We can also FaceTime my mom.
let's FaceTime your mom. I'm down to do that. And I'm also a child who called his parents by their names. That's a very strange kind of kid who called my mom and dad by their first. I called my mom by her last name. I would call her Zach. So weird. I didn't choose to call her mom until I grew up. And I was like, this is weird.
Isn't your mom a shrink?
No, she's a professor. Can you imagine growing up in a household without divorce?
Yeah.
I'm blown away.
It seems like it would be horrible.
I'm blown away when people's parents are together.
Well, I always get suspicious of people who don't have any kind of major trauma in their life. I don't quite believe anybody that doesn't.
My girlfriend doesn't. Nothing major. I mean, her.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, she's had some traumatic things happen around her, but nothing really bad to her.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is really interesting and refreshing because, you want a sword?
Sure.
There you go. As a person with a shitload, with a whole bucket of trauma, I kind of
This is like the VR thing.
Yeah.
But not even anything close.
No, not even close to that fantastical world. Hey, question.
Mm-hmm.
Should I get a headset, an Oculus headset?
Yeah, but you should wait. The new one is going to be released relatively soon. I think by the end of the year.
I thought about getting one for Natasha for her birthday because she did that job for me and it was like so sweet. And she just did it and I'm like, I want to get her a gift that she'd never buy herself. What would you get her?
I think getting a nice gift
like an Oculus headset is kind of cool, right? But do you think she would like it? I feel like she might.
It would be nice for people that came over to her house.
Right. She would get a kick out.
She loves to entertain.
She likes to entertain.
What a nice lady.
Sold.
Yeah.
I'm going to get her that.
Yeah.
I'm going to get her an Oculus.
Yeah. Well, but you can't let her see this show before you get it.
No, I'll get it tonight. I'll give it to her at the poker game.
Really?
I'll go to Best Buy. They're going to have a Best Buy, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'll get her an Oculus. Then we can get her on the VR. We'll VR her. We'll VR chat Natasha.
Well, my son has made the VR so dirty from using it that I don't feel like putting it on anymore.
You know what? Oculus is for everybody. Let's all get some Oculuses.
I don't know. I think that we need to start doing more things
outside
in real life.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
This is what I'm excited about.
Yeah.
I'm excited to do shit outside.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Same.
I think I learned a lesson in COVID.
Yeah.
I think I learned the lesson of like, you know what? I think I inherited a lesson, and I tend to stay in a lot. And I think I learned a lesson, which is like, you know what? You got to go mix it up. I like to get home to my cave, to safety, to warmth, to where I know where everything is. I know where my snacks are. I know it's on the tube. It's my little retreat. It's not healthy. You got to be out. You got to mix it up. You know?
Yeah.
You like to be outside. You're an outside cat. You like to, and I mean cat, not like a jazz cat, like a cat, like an animal.
Yeah. Well,
Inside cat, outside cat.
jazz cat's cool too.
Well, I don't want to. I just don't want to.
You're pointing a lot.
I'm doing a lot of pointing. You like to be outside. I want to be outside more this year. I want to do more traveling, more vacations, more activities, more fun stuff with the guys, more fun stuff with the girls. Just generally cutting shit up, mixing, getting it popping in all areas, unsheathing, sheathing, raw, unprotected fun, unadulterated. Let's get herpes.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, Mama.
Where are you, Mija?
I'm here with Sean.
Oh, it's Sean.
Yeah.
What are you guys?
Hi.
Sean?
Hi, we're podcasting right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now you're on the podcast.
You're on the podcast, Mom.
I'm on the podcast.
Yes. Do you have any insights into Rene as a child?
Oh, golly, don't ask me that.
Come on, was he a rascal or was he a nice boy?
He was nice until he turned 12.
And that's when he went bad?
He went a little nuts, so yeah.
And he never came back from going nuts, so did he?
No, not until he was, 40, Rene? 30?
Well, we all love Rene, and I think that he's managed his nutso-ness enough.
No, he's not nutso anymore.
He's not nutso anymore.
No. Thank God. He grew out of that.
He grew out of it. He got lucky. A lot of people don't make it out.
You know what? I'm blessed.
Yes.
I'm so blessed. He managed to get out of what he was doing, and now
He's nice and vague, just
I'm
like
very
you.
proud of him.
You see where I get my vagueness
We're
from.
all proud of him. We're all happy that he's doing the right thing. He's an asset.
What about your life?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
What about my life?
Turn it around.
Same story. Same thing as Rene. I was a bad kid, and I fell apart, and I pulled it together. That's why we're good friends.
Mama, what's Chon short for?
Alfonso.
Alfonso, right?
In Spanish, it's Alfonso.
And what does that mean? Beautiful child. What does it mean? Busy kid.
I don't know.
Busy
Sure. I don't know. It's crazy. We never had an Alfonso. We used to have a cousin named John.
Yeah.
But it was just a nickname that he got.
Well,
But his real name was Alfonso.
Did you dye your hair, Mom?
No.
Okay. Your hair looks really dark. Yeah.
Maybe it's the lighting.
Okay. We were just talking about hair dyeing.
Oh, yeah, we don't want to do that.
No more.
No.
Well,
No.
I just wanted to call you and say hi, Ma.
Okay, Vero, well, what, you're not thinking of dyeing your hair, are you?
No.
No, I'm not gonna dye my hair.
Oh, okay. That's good.
No.
All right. I don't know. What do you do in a podcast?
I'm
You know
not
how
quite
techy
sure.
I am.
I'm a little bit at a loss, but we're eating sushi. Look at all this sushi. We found out that the sushi at the Albertsons is better than the sushi at Air One.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah. Now they have.
It's a
actual
scandal.
sushi shops,
It's an absolute
right
fucking. Keep
in
this part in.
the
This is great.
But don't you think
No matter
Albertsons
what,
is your
don't even-
favorite,
don't ask
Yama?
him. It's
yeah.
such a scandal. You guys, it's such a scandal
That's
that the
where I
Albertsons
have
sushi was the best. I'm fucking floored.
I can go to that they have.
I am not getting your text.
But if I was in your house, done.
Oh, okay.
And they probably don't have sushi over there.
It says delivered.
Where's my phone?
Why did you do my hair? Really?
Well, don't worry, Mom. You're not on like. You're
We
not
can't
on the
see you.
news or
Yeah,
anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You're
you're
right.
the only one who can see me.
Yeah.
Chon.
I'm the only one that can
And-
see you.
and
Yeah. Chon and I. And you're on just on
Yeah,
FaceTime.
I'm not at my best.
Well, you
Oh,
look
we can't
pretty
see
good,
you.
Mama.
You sound great. That's all
You
that
sound
matters.
good. All
I
right.
just have to deal with the termite guy and then my handyman and all that. So,
All the men in your
but
life.
it's a beautiful day.
It's okay, I'll do it on my
so
phone.
bright out there.
We're going live. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, what a great
Yeah.
plant.
Yeah, I know. He's got a
Okay.
nice place.
Oh, is that Sean's place?
Yeah, this is my house.
Oh, wait, Ma, you want to see what Chon used to look like when he was a baby?
I will have to, yeah.
Watch
Let me
this.
see.
Look.
Oh my God.
That's.
Innocent.
I know. I was so innocent.
And then, well,
What happened?
him? Oh, no, that's.
No, this is what happened. Look at what a fun little kid. You should get a picture of that. It's funny.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, everybody.
All right.
He looks like his dad, what his dad used to look like, that's for sure.
Yeah, you look like.
You look like your mother.
I
Thank
do.
God.
Sorry to tell
What
you.
a beautiful lady. All right, Mama, I'm going to go. I love you.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
All right, well, have fun.
Okay.
That's great. You're there.
All right.
Beautiful. All right, love you, Mijo.
Love you too.
Bye, Sean.
Bye bye. Thanks for coming on.